My cherished child, in the quietude of this moment, hear my voice as it resonates within the depths of your soul. I, who have sculpted the stars and whispered life into being, speak to you now with a message that transcends time and space, a message of profound love and eternal promise. You stand not alone in this vast universe, for my presence is an everlasting companion by your side. From your first breath to this very instant, my gaze has been upon you, filled with an affection pure and unchanging. Your family, a tapestry of lives interwoven, holds a special place within my boundless heart. The prayers that rise like incense from your lips have not gone unheard. Answers, like the morning sun, are dawning, bringing blessings resplendent and manifold. Fear not the challenges that rise like mountains before you, nor the adversaries that swarm like shadows. In the unseen realms, forces have rallied against you, fierce and unyielding. Yet, let your heart be steadfast, for no harm shall befall you. Encircled by my angels, bathed in my glorious light, you are shielded from all that seeks to harm. In your journey, judge not, harbor no bitterness, for your true battle lies beyond the flesh and blood that meets the eye. A cunning adversary, a shadowy presence, orchestrates these trials. It sets snares, hoping to entangle you in webs of despair. But fear not, for I am with you. Rise each morning and kneel in prayer, aligning your heart with my celestial legions. In praise and worship, find your strength, for these are the weapons that shatter darkness. Be mindful, my child, for the end of ages draws near. Prepare your soul, fortify your household with unity and prayer. Let my spirit guide your every step, instilling in you a fortitude that casts away fear, filling your heart with a peace that surpasses understanding. The enemy may be crafty, but his power pales against mine. He knows neither the depths of your thoughts nor the expanse of my plans. As he watches your journey with envy, remember that you dwell under the shelter of the Almighty. My grace, a fortress around you, renders you invincible. Accusations and condemnations fall away, for I am your protector, your advocate, your steadfast defender. Your destiny is secure in my grasp. Let not fear undermine your resolve. Guard your thoughts and remember, the enemy's power is but a shadow when compared to my radiant sovereignty. He lurks, awaiting moments of weakness, but even then, call upon me, and I shall respond with a might that shakes the heavens. Concern yourself not solely with the here and now, but also with the future of your offspring. Entrust them to me, for under my watchful eye they shall thrive, shielded and nurtured by my love. As you walk forward, do so with unwavering confidence, for I am your rock and your fortress. Tell your loved ones to open their hearts to me, to experience the depth of my care and the warmth of my embrace. I am a father whose love knows no bounds, whose faithfulness is unceasing. In me, find refuge from the storms, a haven where fear and doubt are strangers. I have set before you a path of abundance and prosperity. Doors once closed shall swing wide open, and blessings shall flow like a river. My promises are unbreakable, my commandments, a guide to a life of fulfillment and joy. Each morning, as you rise, seek my face, listen for my voice, for it is in these moments of quiet surrender that I reveal the depths of my heart to you. The enemy, ever vigilant, seeks to distract and weaken you, to make you forget the covenant you have made with me. But fear not, for I declare you victorious, imbued with a courage that knows no bounds. Your faith is a beacon shining brightly in a world shrouded in darkness. You are no longer a pawn in the enemy's game. You stand triumphant, a conqueror in my name. I am ever present, a source of strength and power. Proclaim it boldly. I am a warrior of the Most High, fearless and resolute. His power works wonders in my life, and in His hands, my family and I are secure. My blessings extend to all facets of your life. In prayer, seek my face, and I shall bestow upon you health, peace, and prosperity. I will lift the burdens that weigh heavily upon your shoulders, freeing you from the chains of past mistakes and future anxieties. Like a tree planted by streams of living water, so shall you be. Your roots, strong and deep, will draw nourishment from my eternal wellspring. Your leaves will remain vibrant, and your fruit abundant, a testament to my unending provision. You will be a refuge for the weary, a beacon of hope for the lost. In times of trial, your heart shall not falter, for my peace will envelop you, a shield against the droughts of life. My favor will rest upon you, and your endeavors will flourish. For in me, you find the assurance to entrust all your plans. You and your family are marked for salvation, shielded from the tribulations that loom on the horizon. My angels, ever watchful, encircle you, guarding your every step. In my presence find joy unending, peace everlasting, a happiness that transcends the fleeting pleasures of this world. Do not be dismayed, for I am with you, a constant companion in your journey. I will strengthen you, uphold you, and lead you to victory. Whatever you undertake, do so with a heart full of kindness, for in serving others you serve me. Your efforts shall not go unrewarded. A glorious inheritance awaits you. Trust in me with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will make your paths straight. I am the resurrection and the life. Though you may stumble, you shall rise again, for in me there is no death, only eternal life. Remain humble, patient, and tolerant, for these virtues are precious in my sight. Do not be provoked by those who seek to disturb your peace. I have granted you a heart of courage and a spirit of wisdom. In times of fear, turn to me, and I will be your refuge, your safe harbor. My hand will guide you, whether you are at home or journeying afar. Remember always, before you rise, that I am your God, leading you with a gentle hand. Do not fear, for I am with you, a constant source of help and strength. My love for you is unchanging, a beacon in the darkness of this world. Those who seek to remind you of past transgressions, to ensnare you in the web of shame, hold no power over you. Let not bitterness and regret take root in your heart, for even in solitude I am your steadfast companion. To me you are a beloved creation, a precious soul whom I cherish deeply. Do not waste your time with those who sow discord and falsehoods. Seek my presence, hunger for my word, and find shelter under my wings, for in my embrace you find love unending. I, who created the oceans, the skies, and the mountains, have ordained your days to be filled with purpose and joy. The wicked may have their moment, but your destiny is one of eternal significance. I have called you to a life of truth and righteousness, and in your response I find great delight. I will bless you abundantly, for in me you have found your home, your fortress against the trials of this world. Fear not the words of the cowardly, for their accusations are but echoes of a bygone era. I have forgiven your past, casting your transgressions into the depths of the sea, forgotten and forgiven. At this moment, I lift the burdens from your heart, the sorrows hidden within. I will transform your spirit, instilling within you a courage that soars on wings like eagles. Rise each day with a heart full of hope, for the greatest blessings await those who place their trust in me. Keep my word close to your heart, and let not pride or arrogance cloud your vision. Heaven rejoices in your decision to walk in my ways, to heed my voice. Through your faith, I will restore all that has been lost, guiding you on a path of triumph and grace. Walk boldly, for your destiny lies within my hands. Your adversaries are defeated, their schemes brought to naught. Come to me with your deepest desires, and I shall fulfill them with a love that knows no bounds. I have seen your struggles, your pain, and your endurance. In times of trial, you have remained steadfast, a beacon of serenity and peace. Know that all is within my control, and I will confront those who have wronged you, upholding your cause with divine justice. I will continue to strengthen your heart, to fill you with wisdom and love. Just as you receive these words, enveloped in love and enlightenment, so too shall my presence illuminate every aspect of your life. In your home, your work, and in all your endeavors, my light will guide you, granting you the courage to make decisions fearlessly. Do not open your heart to falsehood or deceit. Trust in me alone, for in my word you will find the seeds of a bountiful harvest. My beloved child, I speak these words of love and assurance to uplift your spirit this day. Though adversities assail from all sides, take heart, for I am your shield. My grace is sufficient for every need. Rest your mind now from heavy burdens, and know your refuge is found within. Quiet your inner clamor and listen. Hear the whisper of love eternal calling your name. You need only answer, "Here I am." Then the portals of heaven open wide. Yes, beloved child, you dwell within my realm when tranquility reigns in your soul. Do not forfeit this holy sanctuary for any fleeting pleasure nor vain pursuit, for my breath instills you with life everlasting. Barter not this precious gift for that which perishes in but an instant. Rather, dedicate time unto me daily, and nurture your loved ones tenderly. Greet each dawn with joy, and close no day, holding bitterness in your heart. Judge no one, neither by outward appearance nor seeming character flaws, for I alone discern the heart with precision. Extend mercy and compassion, just as I have granted you infinite forgiveness and unconditional acceptance. Indeed, your past transgressions now lie buried for eternity, never to haunt or condemn you again. So also liberate others from condemnation, no matter how they might wound you. Meet malice with love's kindness. Let no harsh tones nor unwholesome chatter escape your lips, not even lightly in humor, for the power of life and death resides within the tongue's capacity. Choose with care the seeds thus sown. Guard vigilantly the state of your inner being. Allow no defilement from corrosive thought patterns nor toxic mindsets, for these spread insidiously, perfuming the whole with ungodly attitudes and perceptions until poison becomes the new norm. But you, beloved one, have a higher calling. Your purpose is to manifest my glory in every aspect of your walk and being. Therefore, safeguard your mind and consciously program it with that which uplifts and inspires nobility. For thoughts determine moods and attitudes that, in turn, direct outward behaviors and speech. Become increasingly aware of this cycle, so you can reign over it rather than remain its victim. Verily, you must rule over your mind rather than allow your undisciplined mind to rule you. Rise up and claim this rightful authority I have granted you as one of my emissaries upon the earth. Wield it now with intentionality, precision, and care. Dispatch each toxic thought and attitude with immediacy when it attempts to establish itself unchallenged in your inner precincts. Replace these interlopers intentionally with my truth. For my word is mighty in power and ever proved flawless. It shall raise up a standard against all invasive foolishness. My word shall also transform you by the renewing of your mind to reflect my nature increasingly. Indeed, you become like that which you behold and dwell upon. Choose then with utmost care those things upon which you gaze and ponder. For this purpose have I magnified my word and established it above all my name. It stands inviolable for all eternity, upholding those who live by its holy precepts. Its sacred pages brim with bountiful counsel and promises of abundant life for all who seek me there. Therefore set your affections wholeheartedly upon my word above all else, for it alone contains the power to fulfill every longing and meet your deepest needs. Its living waters quench your thirsty soul and satisfy every craving of your hungry heart. Drink deeply from this fountain, beloved one, and be replenished continually in spirit. Its healing stream restores and renews, reviving both body and soul. Yes, let its vibrancy of life course through your veins till you know yourself filled to overflowing with my very presence and power. For my life blood flows freely to you through the veins of Scripture's sacred text. As my spirit thus infuses you, old wounds close and long-held shackles dissolve. Limitations once deemed unchangeable melt away in this newfound freedom I bestow. Even habitual sins now yield their iron-clad grip upon you. For when heavenly light floods the once darkened recesses of your soul, shadows of iniquity cannot persist in my glorious presence. Indeed, radiance eternal dispels all degradation wherever its brilliance shines forth. Awaken then to this new dawn and walk as a child of the light, unashamed and unafraid. No deed of the past retains power to taunt, nor condemn those who abide sheltered within my wings. So also flush out any pockets of darkness still concealed within. Reveal all to my healing light that cherishes and restores. Know that my mercy bears no limits for those who demonstrate hearts sincere and contrite before me. Therefore, bring your shortcomings openly into this realm where transgressions dissolve instantly. Unburden yourself of shame's lingering weights and rise, renewed in wholeness. For why should one bearing the mark of royalty go about stooped in the wretched rags of the past? I pronounce your sentence served. Indeed, nothing further remains outstanding for those robed in my redemption's righteousness. So stand now unashamed in this gift of my extravagant grace. Cast aside these tattered grave clothes that signify your deadness in sins. Shake off shackles signifying your former slavery, and step into the glorious freedom bought at infinite cost. No power nor principality retains authority to restrain my cherished heirs. So rule now without hindrance in your right and godly identity, which I alone bestow as sovereign Lord. Henceforth walk in the confidence this establishes through our vital oneness with me. For you uphold my name and nature to a world fast descending into chaos and futility. Shine forth, undimmed, through the prevailing gloom and decadence. Reflect my unchanging radiance steadily, for within this realm churn desperate masses battered by relentless storms unleashed in fury upon your planet. Many lash out blindly in their rage and pain against any perceived threat to their well-being or worldview. Therefore, maintain compassion for them in your heart always. Refrain from proud superiority or smug judgment. Instead, see each one as victim of evil forces beyond their control or understanding. Though some indeed seem incorrigible and beyond redeeming in this realm, regard no individual callously nor without hope. For did I not also deem you irredeemable prior to my transforming intervention in your life? Amply has my grace proven sufficient to restore life's most shattered vessels and liberate enslaved minds. Therefore, despair of none who still draw breath in these realms. Rather uphold each one continually in intercession before my throne, where fact transforms into destiny. Pray blessings unceasing over both the lovely and unlovely alike. For who knows whether your kindness might prove the miraculous catalyst to break hardness of heart and open closed minds to receive heavenly revelation. Can mere mortals assess accurately the potentials of another's soul? Such resides within my jurisdiction alone. Therefore, pronounce no absolute verdicts upon another, but instead leave room for my redemptive powers to operate unfettered. For my ways rise infinitely higher than humanity's limited perceptions and understanding. My beloved child, let my voice calm your spirit and cleanse your mind of worldly troubles. Focus only on me now. For too long you have allowed the shackles of fear and oppression to hold your loved ones captive, but no more. The time has come to break free. I have endowed you with an indomitable faith, a profound weapon against the forces of darkness that wish to influence you. When you stand tall as a pillar of spiritual strength, radiating confidence in my divine providence, no evil can prevail against you or those you cherish. Beware, however. Doubt and despair are sly enemies. If resentment or anger take root when adversity arises, be vigilant. Malevolent spirits will seize any opportunity to worm their way into a vulnerable heart. But take heart, my child, for your God shall never abandon nor forsake you. Simply nurture an unwavering belief in my supreme and eternal love for you, and no harm shall befall your soul. Let no word of complaint or fear escape your lips. Even when weakness causes you to stumble, cling to me and I shall lift you up. Believe with all your heart that you are forgiven and redeemed by my mercy. For I am a compassionate God, abounding in grace and loving kindness for my children. Come to me freely with all your sorrows, and I will grant you peace of mind. Kneel before me in earnest prayer, and miraculous changes shall transpire within you. For I am real, my child. My spirit moves through those who call upon my name with sincere faith. In your times of despair, when all seems lost, pour your heart out to me, and my calming presence shall envelop you. Though friends and family forsake you, be comforted in the knowledge that none can match the depth and tenderness of my parental love for you. When those closest to you speak hurtful words and betray your trust, remember that I will never abandon nor forsake you, my precious one. I shall turn the hearts of those who scorned you in my proper time, that they may make amends and treat you with the dignity you deserve as my beloved child. Forgive those who wounded you, as I have forgiven. Respond to hatred with love, to rejection with acceptance, and to ridicule with compassion. Protect your heart from further harm, but do not harden it. Then you may discover that those who slighted you experience a profound change of perspective as I open their eyes to see you through my gaze of grace. Exciting changes are imminent. A glorious new chapter filled with blessings and favor is about to unfold for you and your family. But I need your wholehearted devotion, my child. Our covenant must be strong. Seek me earnestly in prayer and scripture reading. Allow my Holy Spirit to flow through you as you minister to others with words of kindness and acts of healing. Then you shall bear witness to miracles beyond imagination. Yes, my precious child, approach me with boldness and expectant faith to request my choicest blessings. For no request rooted in righteousness and justice is beyond my power to grant. Our covenant is renewed this day. Our sacred bond grows ever deeper. I shall lift you to heights of joy you never dared dream possible. The energy of my spirit now surges mightily within you, propelling you forward in your divine purpose. Go now, my champion. With humble devotion and stalwart faith, you shall achieve victory over every adversary. My beloved, do not dwell on past mistakes, for they no longer define you. The blood of my precious Son has redeemed you, cleansing away all sin and shame. In my forgiving embrace, you are made whole and innocent as a newborn babe. Here in the shelter of my love, resting beneath my mighty wings, no danger or darkness can touch you. Fear not the ghosts of yesterday. Lay aside regret and self-blame. My strength will be your bulwark against temptation and spiritual attack. Fill your mind daily with my living word. Let its truth permeate the deepest recesses of your consciousness, renewing your thoughts and perceptions. As for the naysayers seeking to dim your light, pay them no heed, my child. Their words cannot penetrate the protective aura of my love surrounding you. Avoid those who thrive on condemnation, those who peddle fear and distortion of truth. Retreat often into the sanctuary of my presence through prayer and meditation upon Scripture. Let me infuse your soul afresh with comfort and joy each day. Are financial and material blessings foremost in your thoughts, my child? Seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, obeying my commandments with all diligence and humility. and all these things shall be added unto you as well. Yes, your season of hardship concludes now. Barren places within you and your circumstances now bloom with new life. What seemed exhausted and depleted is replenished. Just as spring showers revive the earth after winter's dormancy, my unlimited resources of grace and favor cascade over you, my beloved, immeasurably more than you can ask or imagine. My promises are sure and everlasting, my child. Not one word of blessing I ordain for you shall fall void, but shall accomplish mighty deeds. Do not accept limitation. Expand your vision to welcome the vast abundance I bestow. It shall multiply and overflow, that you may bless others from your surplus. Will you yet doubt, O you of little faith? Cease looking backward, tangled in the shadow of fear. My arms remain open wide to draw you close. The light of my love beckons you into a brilliant future filled with joy and promise. Come gladly into my presence, where rejoicing and treasures await you. In humility, bow before your God in this sacred moment I have ordained, that heaven's glory may rain copiously upon you and your household. Stand in awe at the wonders I shall perform, cleansing, restoration, healing, deliverance from all forms of bondage. Ask largely of me. Make your petitions known. Trust unwaveringly in my providence, and it shall surely come to pass. Divine assistance rushes toward you even now. Can you not discern the signs, precious one? Monumental change, spiritual revolution, revival, these swell within you like waves gathering before a tidal wave. The old passes away. Behold, I make all things new. No more will you be tossed about by the tempests of this world. Anchor deep in me your soul. Let my living water well up within, a spring of joy and vigor everlasting. Go into your blessed day, marveling in gratitude at my glorious transformation taking shape within you. Let bold faith dispel all doubt. New vistas shall open before you as you step forward, unfettered by the shackles of yesterday. I have a bright purpose awaiting you just over the horizon. My darling child, I promise never to leave or forsake you, and I am faithful. Just as I walked beside you in darkness, I shall lead you now into the light. When others lied and betrayed, I spoke truth to comfort you. When you felt abandoned and afraid, I tended you with gentle reassurances of my love. I know you, my own, better than you know yourself. Our spirits are intertwined for all eternity. If your perceptions are clouded with self-condemnation, with feelings of unworthiness for blessings about to manifest, let my voice pierce that fog. It is my good pleasure to bestow my bounty upon you, simply because I delight in you. Your only duty is to receive in the spirit of humility and gratitude. Then watch in awe as my gifts unfold in their fullness within and around you, compounds of talents and resources exceedingly more than you imagine possible. Yes, precious child, hard trials have assailed you relentlessly, in waves so frequent you could scarcely catch your breath between them. And yet, each time you fell to your knees pouring out your anguish to me, did you not feel my spirit rushing in to lift and sustain you? Peace would settle upon your soul, even as storms raged without. Inside the quiet sanctuary of our relationship, you knew beyond all doubt that I was in control, working divine purpose through your hardship. Dear one, your relief draws nigh. The winds and floods shall subside. Brighter skies shine upon your winding path as I lead you up to higher ground. The scene I set before you abounds in beauty, promise, and resources tailored to launch you into your glorious future. My child, such wondrous adventures we shall share. As revelation unfolds, you must nurture courage and readiness for change. Be not quick to solicit input from those mired in fear or limitation. Their eyes perceive not what I prepare. Let my vision for your future be the flame that guides your steps. When I speak destiny, you shall know it resonate deep in your spirit. Follow steadily where I lead. Look not sideways. Question not in doubt. I know the plans I have for you. Do you yet comprehend the magnitude of my loving intentions? Dismiss anxiety, precious one. Begin now to align actions with higher vision inspired by my spirit within you. As I draw waters of life from my everlasting well to nourish seeds of greatness embedded in your soul, you will evolve gracefully, seamlessly into the luminous being I created you to become. Limitations once deemed insurmountable shall peel away like dead husks, releasing you to freely claim your birthright blessings. The time nears, my beloved, when you shall bid farewell to former identities, relationships, and pursuits misaligned with your emerging self. Though you grieve what is left behind, joy soon eclipses sorrow as the magnificent sphere of light and life prepared for you unfolds layer upon shimmering layer. Herein lies fulfillment of your soul's deepest longings, my child, not in transitory trinkets the world sells as counterfeit happiness. Life in the transcendent realm begins and ends in me. As you root ever deeper in our eternal bond, delighting in affectionate communion, you gain strength to flourish resilient against shifting shadows of mortal existence. Thus I nourish and expand you, beloved one, that my radiance might permeate all areas of your life and overflow to bless others. Our oneness knows no bounds, our love no limits. As you make room for me, I fill you to overflowing with my spirit. Ask me for more, and more shall be given.